Saudi Arabia will host the World Cup in 2034. 8 years from now, they'll be the host of the World Cup, and it has been a long-term project, anyways. So I want us to pick some points from Saudi Arabia, Uruguay, the first game. The first game played 1-1. If you see, like, I think the first time Saudi Arabia came to the World Cup was in 1994, and they got to the round of 16, and they were beaten by Sweden in 1994. But after that, they've never gone out of the group stage. It's always the group stages, and it's always two losses, one draw, two losses, one draw. You'll be lucky to get a draw in a proper World Cup. So I think they draw up a plan to help the league, knowing fully well that the league is the best way to get a proper national team. The league is the best way to integrate better players for a national team. So they proposed they had to pump in money to the league. So when you pump in money to the league, it means that you have competitive players like people that have done it in Europe, people that have done it where the money is and where the real competition is. They all they have to come to the league to play against those players. When you're playing against like big competition, you are playing with the likes of Ronaldo, Benzema, people who have won the Champions League, Kante, um, Ivan Toni, people like that, Henderson and all sorts. So they brought that money to attract players like that, and so that the players can get enough of experience from them. And also they created an under 21, which is a perfect way for players to grow so well and integrate themselves into the main team. Now they are taking the under 21 serious in the Saudi Arabia League. Even their Division 2 is being taken serious so well. The goalkeeper of this side is from a second division team. The goalkeeper of this Saudi Arabian team is from a second division team. And he broke a record last night. He had 9 shots saved. 9 shots saved in a single game. So what I'm saying is, let me go back to my point. So what I'm trying to say is how far we've seen how far Saudi Arabia has come over the years when even the player Cornelius that scored the first goal of this World Cup is playing in the Saudi Arabian League. He won the Golden Boot in the last season. So my point is, Saudi Arabia have come a long way from investing and trying to help their league prosper. They know that when the league have players like Ronaldo and Benzema, they can influence other players, which are the local players, and can build a perfect national team. Look at what Saudi Arabia played against Uruguay. Like that was they were the underdogs and they got a point. I'm not saying they are going to win the World Cup, definitely. But when it's 2034, you would know how much of sacrifice they made over the years. Because by that time, the younger players that are playing in under 21, under 17, that they are trying to grow, would have played alongside big boys in Europe and learn. They would have infused that competitiveness into their system in the league. And it will be very easier for them to have a good national team. Saudi Arabia are going to give a good World Cup and are going to perform so well. That's their intention, to perform so well in the next 8 years, which is the 2034 World Cup. They invested so much and now they know it's a process. Although most of these players are not getting playing time with the national team, with the main players. The guy that scored yesterday, Alamri, is playing alongside Ronaldo. He's at NSR. Only one player is playing in Europe in that Saudi Arabia team, and is that Saud, that defender that is playing for Abdul Hamid, that is playing for Lens in France. That's the only player. The rest is Al Nassr, Al Hilal, Al Hilal, Al Nassr, Al Qadisa. That's the combination. Neom. That's the combination of the players. They have integrated so well, so much quality into that squad by bringing in foreigners to help them improve the league so that it can affect the national team positively. You now have players that are playing with Ronaldo week in, way out, knowing that, okay, they must win a game by all means. Look at their spirit. They are spirited. They are a spirited side.